Hi guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. Hey, it's been a great weekend so far. We had a lovely time on our Italian chat, and I had so much fun talking to some friends, one of whom is returning from her trip to Italy after taking possession of her brand new house. She bought it sight unseen. She went over there. It was everything she wanted and more, and we just had a lovely chat. And I'm always so happy when somebody does that because they experience what we experienced when we first got our house. So that's wonderful. And the Italian chat is just great. We have so many people on there and it's really, really fun. So thank you guys for participating, and we'll see you next week. If you want to join the chat, definitely send me an email at chris@supersavvytravelers.com. But today, I wanted to talk about a document that you need in your purchase process. You need to make sure you receive it from the seller. And this is the Certificate of Habitability. Habitability. Now, that's a tricky word for me. I had to practice it. Certificato di Abitabilità. Okay, I had to practice that too. Anyway, this is the certificate. It's issued by your comune, okay, the area or the little local region where you're at. And this assures that your property conforms to building regulations for health and safety standards, including seismic standards, which is important. Different regions in Italy might have different seismic standards, so you have to make sure you have that. This certification renders your property legally habitable. Okay, so if you don't have it, it's not legally a habitable property, and you may have trouble getting things hooked up like water and electricity and whatnot. You do need this to be in place before you can get your utilities hooked up. Now, if the comune doesn't have this certificate, you can get what's called an affidavit of abitabilità, and that's basically hiring an architect or an engineer to come in and ensure that your place is habitable and conforms to the safety standards, and then he can issue an affidavit. So it's not a huge big deal, but you do need to have one in place. Now, you can purchase a home without that, and when you purchase a ruin, I'm sure it won't have that. Okay, because ruins generally are not habitable. Nonetheless, whatever you purchase, your seller must disclose that it has one or that it doesn't have one. Now, if your seller does not disclose that the property is not habitable and does not have the certificate of abitabilità, then you can sue for breach of contract. You can pull out of the contract. Your seller will have to give you double your deposit back. He may be on the hook for penalties. He may have to reduce the price. I mean, there's all kinds of things that would happen to him if he doesn't provide that and doesn't disclose that your house is not habitable if it's not. Now, if you're getting renovations done, make sure to ask your architect to provide your certificate of habitability. And it's important to realize that if you're going to run a B&B, it's very likely going to be required. I'm going to be doing some more videos on little points in the purchase process. If you want to go over the purchase process in detail, you definitely need to take my course where all of this is located. And I have put a link down in the details below. So anyway, I hope this helps. I'll see you guys later.